How do we combine multiple indicators to create one fully automated strategy? In today's video, that's exactly what we're going to do. I'm going to be combining this simple market metrics indicator with our Predator X Pullback. So guys, this is not going to be trading advice. I'm doing this for the very first time, just as an example. And we are going to be running it live. I do want to start by 9:30. Right now it's 9:22, so let's get started. First, let's go into our strategies and we're going to open up the Predator X. And guys, one thing, I do have version 4 coming very, very soon. This is what the new version is going to look like. If you're watching this video right now, you don't have access to this, but it will be released very, very soon. But just keep in mind, these same steps will work with the current version 3.9. So anything I am going to be showing is going to be available to you right now. And any order entry lifetime member is going to be able to upgrade to version 4 for free. So just keep that in mind. If things do look a little bit different, it's just because we do have a new version coming out that I'm still testing. But again, it will be released very soon. And I'm going to be running this on my Buellnox account. So let's set this up. I'm going to enable it. And first, just because I don't want to enter any trades right away, I'm going to set a time limit to start right at 9:30. And I'm going to set my realized P&L. This is going to be very similar to my other pullback strategies. I'm just looking for a $400 winner, or I want to allow 2 losses. If I lose twice in a row, basically I'm done for the day. So now let's go to combine our actual indicators. And to do that, we're going to go to our signals tab. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to do the green background for longs, the transparent or black background for shorts, and I'm also going to be using this red MACD. And the reason I'm using the red MACD is because that is the only one with the actual current value. What I basically want to do is just make sure the MACD is sloping up when we're going long, or it's sloping down when we're going short. And then I'm just going to use the pullback signal as the actual entry condition. So let's set all that up. Let's create a custom signal. And first I'm going to create my filters. So again, I want 2 filters. The first one is going to be the background. So I'm going to deep detection and I'm going to select the SMM main back brushes. And to get the exact color that we need, just pull up our NinjaScript output. And we are going to find back brushes and we want this color code right here. So just paste that into the long. It should change the color. And now let's go to our second filter. And for this one, because we are looking at the slope up or slope down, once again, I'm going to our deep detection and I'm going to scroll down. I did change the name of this to MACD red. So we're looking for MACD red and we're looking for the slope and the slope of the average line. This one is an average line. And it would help if I select the right one. MACD red, slope, average. So from here, I want to make sure we're sloping by at least 2 candles. And once we have that, that's all we need for our filters. Let's go to our entry. And for this one, it just uses a simple +1, -1 plot. So just select the Predator X Pullback, all selected plot signals. And now that is all that we need to do. We have both our filter conditions when both of these are true. And then if we get an entry signal while both of these are true, then we get a trade. So all we have to do is disable, re-enable. You're going to see some background color changes. Over here, you should see all check marks. That tells you everything is okay. And of course, you can verify everything is okay by the background color change. So once the MACD is sloping down and we have a transparent background, it should see, it's usually a dark orange, but it looks kind of brown with this black background. And for the green background, again, the MACD sloping up, green background, we should get this lighter green color. And just keep in mind, this blue and orange MA filter that you see here, that's part of the indicator, so that's not going to be part of the background, but that's kind of running in the background as part of the indicator. So now that we have all that, let's go to our order management. And like all my other pullback strategies, I'm just going for a 50 tick target when we're running on NQ. My stop is going to be at the high of the previous candle. I'm going to give it a couple extra ticks, and I'm going to go to our management, and I'm going to get the highest or lowest period of the previous 3 bars. And that's just going to help give me a little extra buffer. And now for my stop, I am going to enable stealth stop. And what this is going to do is it's going to make sure it waits until the bar fully closes beyond my stop before it takes me out of the trade. And I'm going to set an initial stop because I do want to set one break even. If we get to, I don't know, let's say 40 ticks and it reverses, I do want to get stopped out at break even. So again, guys, some of these features, this auto break even and actually the initial stop, stealth stop, those are actually not part of your current version 3.9, but they will be once version 4 is released. So my apologies. I did say all these features were going to be in the current version. I kind of lied, but they will be very, very soon. At least you can do the regular stealth stop with just wait for bar close, and you can set an auto break even. It looks a little bit different in your version, but all of these other features are exactly the same. So actually, we just started 9:30 a.m. So now we're waiting for an entry. So here we can see the background stopped coloring in because our MACD started sloping up. So that is no longer eligible. And actually it just started sloping down. So it just happened that that was an entry. And right away we get our win. So now we're looking for a second winner for the day. And for those curious, yes, I am running the regular pullback on a VPS connection over here as well. But that's not what this video is about. And guys, again, this is not trading advice. I literally just put this together for the very first time. So I have not actually done any backtesting on this at all. But I just wanted to make a video to show how we can combine multiple indicators to create one fully automated strategy. So again, we started sloping up, so these shorts are no longer valid until we start sloping down by 2 bars. And now we get this this orange background. So now if we get another pullback here, that should give us another entry. That one, I don't think we need. I have it set at 6 ticks. This was not big enough for a pullback. And there's our second entry. And there we go. We got another winner done within the first literally 3 minutes of the day. We hit our profit target. So the Predator X automatically shuts it off for the day. And we are done. So I hope you guys found this video useful. I am going to have a lot more videos that show how to combine other indicators. And obviously this version 4, right now I'm doing the live testing and I actually have a few members helping me already. So it might be out even sooner than we thought. So I will keep all of you guys updated with all of this, but if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below, message me on Discord, email us support@tradesaber.com. And guys, we also offer a free trial of the Predator X order entry. So you can try it for free. There's no credit card signups. Just create a free account at TradeSaber.com and it's immediately available. But again, I'm going to cut the video here. Hope you guys found it useful. As always, take care. Enjoy.